Goodness gracious me. Isn't this just a pickle? I can't do a drawing stream because my drawing tablet doesn't work. Now, normally it would work on good days, but today was a bad day. It wasn't, but my drawing tablet just doesn't work. So I had to come up with a couple clever solutions. I thought maybe I could just wait until I get a new drawing tablet, or just buy one myself, or do something else, or I can try, well, traditional art using, like, some random stuff I can find. So I ended up doing this. Behold, what I have done is I have rigged a webcam to a hat, and now it is displaying feed to you guys. I got the Celeste soundtrack over here. It's displaying stuff to you guys, and what I can do is I can work on my art, and you guys can see all of it, and I can also look at chat right there. Oh, also, Inception. I also got a lamp here because if I didn't, the ceiling fan behind me would just cover this all up in darkness because of my head. But I figured this looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't look good on, like, in actual terms. Like, if you look at this, I look like a psychopath. I'll probably post it on Twitter or something. But so far, this is the best way I can find to do a top-down traditional drawing stream. So I figured, why not just draw and chill? And I'm doing this with Sharpies. Because I love using Sharpies. They are super nice, super cool, and very, very good. They are simply smooth as hell, like a dolphin. And I can also just browse Twitter and stuff while also looking at it without any hassle. In fact, you know what? Here, hold on. Let me do something real quick. See? Look at that. I can make a post. Uh, there we go. And then we'll put the funny image of myself. There. Ta-da! You see what I mean? It's perfect. And the only problem about this setup is that it gets hot as hell in this. I got the lamp on, I got PC right next to me, a webcam that is slowly heating up on the top of my head. So eventually I will have to start, like, putting on a fan or something. But for now, I can do traditional streams of using Sharpies and such like this. And it's sick. The only problem is that if I, like, approach at an angle to get... Actually, no, you'll be able to see it. Never mind, there is no issue. I'm awesome. I'm super cool. Hip with the kids. Now, we're going to be putting up the Celeste soundtrack, and then I got chat right there. It's hard to angle this. Got chat right there. Got Streamlabs. Got Sharpies galore. I'm pretty sure this isn't even, like, half the collection. There's quite a lot. And then we're going to be working on Hi-Fi Rush art. And I will be booting this up on here. Let's see, Hi-Fi Rush. I'm trying to get the one that you do when you finally beat 1 million for the first time, or QA mill. Trying to that is. It is so hot in this fit. It's unbelievably hot. I probably should have also worn a silk shirt because it's just gonna get toasty, and then I'm gonna start sweating. It's gonna suck. But we'll make do. Get a second to open up the image that we are drawing that, or putting it on Sharpies, or using Sharpies rather. So cool there, and we're going to apply digital to traditional to see how it, like, looks and such. I did kind of goof up. If you may notice here, the curve is a little bit bigger, and on here I drew the curve a little bit smaller and accidentally put that a little lower, but it'll be fixed in due time, I guess. Or I can also just, like, do a different art. I could just work on different shit. Oh, also, you can see Perry over there, I think. Right. Perry. Hi. There's the cat. Adorable. Oh, okay. Let me get the Celeste soundtrack open. There we go. Get them good jams going. Drawn stream? You bet your ass it's a drawn stream. Oh yeah. And it's traditional, so it's gonna look extra goofy when I'm doing this. Okay. This is getting toasty. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting pretty hot. I might have to go turn on my fan in just a moment, which requires me to bend backwards, but it's going to like completely fuck up my setup. So we're just gonna like try. So let's. I'm also probably not gonna be talking a lot, or at least trying to interact with chat a little bit, but you're gonna see my creative process go down. We're trying to draw that. And you won't be able to see the reference, but I figure, you know what, if you could see the drawing, I'm pretty sure it's going to be toasted up. I'm gonna die! Wait, actually, can you see chat? Yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's get going. Actually, you know what would be a good idea? Let me do this real quick. Browse. Back. Where is it? There. We're going to be drawing this. We're using a head cam. I am using a webcam attached to a hat. And that is what's happening. Okay, so now you can see the reference there. Behold. And, yeah, we're doing webcam attached to a hat, which has my headphones over it. So if I, like, goof up and, like, fall over, the entire PC is gonna fall. I bet. But that's the risk we're willing to take. And also, because I'm doing this a little traditionally, it probably could take a couple of creative liberties. Let's see. I want to use yellow for that, yes. You also get to see me groove in real time. It'd be kind of hard for me to like focus on talking as well, so apologies if I miss a couple of chat messages. But overall, this should be the way that I'm going to be trying to do drawing shapes. Oh, did I do neon? Ah! I knew it smelled like lemons. Damn it. Hold on. Gotta open up the case. My little cousin put stickers on it. It's funny, and I kept them on because neon ones always smell like lemons, and you can always tell that they're neon because they smell like lemons. They also glow in the dark, which is what I'm actually going to be saving for later. Actually, no. Neon would be nice. Yo, hand reveal. Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy, Moop. We got the hands. We can do, can I do this on stream? Ooh. I probably should, like, stop doing that before my Sharpies die out. But yeah, this is gonna be a really interesting stream. Imagine like, so you know how, who was it? Rubber Ross, that guy. He does the funny Gartic phone stuff and like Among Us. Imagine like, I decide that I would like to join the Gartic phone stuff, but I don't have a drawing tablet that works. Cause fun fact, that right there is the drawing tablet. I'm using it as a stand for my keyboard because it sucks. Imagine like, I just have to like sit here and set up the whole webcam setup to just do this. I mean, it works. You can't say it doesn't work because it does. Because, I mean, you know what's even funnier? I just realized emoticons don't pop up on chat. So now, you look like a dingus. Oh, is that Phosphorus Blade? You look like a dingus. I can also do this. Oh, fuck, it's gone. Damn it, I was gonna do the... There's so much fun stuff I can do with hand. You know, it was only a matter of time before I decided to be an evil genius when it comes to this kind of stuff. Matter of time. bass to it on the song. Oh, here we go. Perfect. I can also go, bang. You're dead, nerd. Welcome to the stream, bud. You done picked the wrong time to be here. Yuli Owens. This time we're going to be doing the neons. Oh, what a good soundtrack. Lena Raine. You done died. You done got a Bernie bot, dude. You dead. What was I gonna say? The Lena Raine. What a fucking amazing composer. And like, you can listen to a couple of their tracks and be like, yeah, I kind of get the gist of what they are, and still be surprised that they show up in other songs. Like, you listen to Minecraft disc name Otherworld, I think is the name of it, or whatever. You listen to that and you're like, wow, that's by Lena Raine, that's crazy. And then you kind of go to the Celeste soundtrack and you're like, yes, that's also Lena Raine. And then you go over to like a different game. I forgot which game it was, but there was one that I was really surprised that Lena Raine worked on. I think I played it recently, actually. But there's one game that I was like super surprised that Lena Raine worked on. It's like, she gets around, like, Jesus. I need a green for that top part of 2A. Like this, maybe? Ideally, I'd want it darker, so let's find. Oh, here we go. Behold, the Sharpie. Okay, I'm starting to sweat up a storm, so I might have to turn on my fan in just a moment. I apologize, it might be loud. A little bit over. Yeah, you're looking inside the creative process of Boop. This is what I just basically do every day. Just sit here and I do doodles until something comes out that I'm like, yeah, that looks like a good drawing. I'm working on the red guards. So fun and stylish. Dude, this game's art style is so good. And like, you could say, oh, you're Jack, was it 69 degree? Facts. I was gonna say, there was one person who was saying you're basically just copying a lot of the stuff that other artists do. And I say, whilst true, because you could look at all this and be like, well, yeah, I technically am copying the art, but it's less like copying and more like, how to describe this? Transferring it to traditional, I guess? I know it sounds like super assholey of me to just be like, oh yeah, well I'm completely demoralizing the art. The art is fantastic, that's why I want to draw it! And of course, there are creative liberties that are showing up all over the place because I can't exactly copy it. Especially with Sharpies of all things. But I found Sharpie to just be a fun medium to work with. It's very fluid. And because I'm a perfectionist, it works. Finer detail. Soundtrack is this. I was probably through the end of that song. Getting to Sweatville, I might have to turn up the. I wish I had a Bluetooth webcam so I can do that. I can also swap to webcam mic at any time. So just be warned, I might end up having to use Funny Mic for a stupid bit later. Yeah, this is when battling gotcha. Well, don't. It'll have to come eventually. I also just realized chat is like, my little chat thing that I have is super picky when it comes down to which messages to show immediately and which messages to just not show at all. Or show instant, rather. That freaked me out working with Sharpies and only Sharpies. I hate it when I accidentally misdraw. It bugs me so much. I kind of get that, but I love using Sharpies because that, like, forces my brain. And I know this is not a healthy mental style, or healthy, like, what was it, like, mindset to just be like, oh yeah, well I want to be a perfectionist all the time. But this is so fluid. It makes it so that way I kind of just go like, it's not a mistake, it's a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature, guys. But I don't know, it's very chill. Especially when you get into the groove and then you just don't make any mistakes. What an amazing soundtrack. Good job, Lena Raine, for existing. I wonder what section this song is. Wait, what actually is? Oh yeah, this is Awake. Okay. I had a hunch. And you could probably get high in the process. That is a very, very compelling argument. Counter argument, don't huff the fumes. Because whilst you can get potential Sharpie highs, it's all about like how close you are to the art. So because I'm staying at this distance, I can like barely smell it. And of course people are always like, oh, but you like can get poisoned from it. Not really. I don't know. Oh yeah, it's a nasty high. Don't try it. I mean, personally I wouldn't know. Because I'm cool and awesome and don't do Sharpie huffs like a fucking lunatic, but whatever, just don't huff Sharpies. If you're gonna huff anything, huff. I did not condone the huffing of fumes, because that is just a terrible route to go down, because they could just kill you instantly. Like, straight up. I hate to be like the fucking dare PSA, but like, straight up, it'll just kill you. People flatline so much because of that. I'm trying to piece together what part of the soundtrack we're in. Outside to the Celestial Resort? Perhaps. Also, if you see me like panning up a little bit, that's just because I'm looking at the reference here. So you got reference, me, chat, a small chat, incredibly small chat. I might say ant chat. Alright, let's see. I also will have to make an announcement soon for the Minos Blackout Challenge, because we are approaching the deadline rapidly, although it's in just a couple days. Want to be sure everyone's able to get their in before, you know, time runs out. Reminder, if you're submitting for the Minos Blackout Challenge, it is a, I believe what I said was $15 Steam gift card and a, or no, $10 Steam gift card and a $15 game of your choosing. Stables and care. That broke my computer. Cashier. Yes, exactly. I used to work at Office Max, and Office Max is the place where you just get to fall asleep at work and no one reprimands you because nothing happens. But that place, we had things of canned air. Oh, the soundtrack's good. Things of canned air in like lock boxes that you have to open up using mag locks, and it's mainly just because people would like crack them open and then just canned air. People just crack them open and then just huff the fumes out of them. It's incredibly deadly, but people used to do it a lot, so we had to, put them all in these like maglock things, and you could only open them if you had a maglock. Yeah, like the keyboard duster. Exactly. And it's incredibly dangerous, as much like Sharpies. It's a bad high with a bad fume. Sucks the whole time. But I'm also trying to think of like, what was I gonna think of? There was one part that was like, Brain, you had a good idea. What were you thinking? I was just gonna say, oh right, there was one time where we had to change the mandate of the company because people were taking, like, 16-year-olds would walk into the store and then just, like, you know, get the dust. They get the dusters. They bring it up to storefront, and then we'd ring them up, and they would literally just go outside the store, sit down, and just start huffing cans and cans and cans and cans of that shit. Walk back into the store, try to steal shit, and I'm like, how incredibly dumb do you have to be to think that canned air is like any type of good substitute? I remember there was one time where I had to kick a person that was like on our defect. There was a person who was chilling outside outside like the store, and they were huffing cans, and I had to like kick him out and tell them like, hey, you can't be here if you're doing that. And they tried to tussle, and I was like, you gotta stop. And they told me one of their reasons why they wanted to do it so badly, and you wanna know what their reasoning was? It's because they said they don't like the taste of vapes, so they did canned air instead. And I'm like, how about don't do any of that? Because that's a perfect sound reason. It's just to not do it. Not only is it incredibly dumb, it's incredibly poisonous, and will just kill you instantly at any time. If your lungs are weak enough, you just die. It sucks. It sucks to see. Of course, I hate to be that guy who's like the, you know, anti-drug PSA, but seriously though. You are addicted to canned air or markers or anything like that. Kick that shit out because it will just fucking kill you. It's mainly just because it's suffocation to the brain. It is incredibly deadly. It's suffocation to the brain, and that causes potential dopamine overloads, and then mimics the effect of being high. The smallest, I just sprayed it everywhere. Oh, damn. Of course, it's not deadly if, like, for example, the distance I'm at. Wait, did you get to do cartoon dot shading? Yeah, I'm trying to do the effect that they have of like the comic book stuff that they have around like this bit and this bit. But of course, you have to get the colors in first. So when time comes, I will be doing all the cool cell shading that they do. Hard to focus as well. You gotta love dopamine. Getting losers were going on constant dopamine trips. Mark Zuckerberg in the car. Ah, what a good soundtrack. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something. Alright. Give me 1 second. I might have to like adjust a couple of cables real quick. You might see some weird angles. Oh, here we go. That should do. No, I can bring this up. No, I can't because it's just gonna get caught on that. Yeesh. Oh, it's getting the ghost part. I love the ghost part. But that is incredibly loud. Nope. Hold on. I'll put that there. And I'll just put that under my blankets. She didn't even care about getting high. She knew it was inconveniencing people. I got high off the rage. Bullshit. Dude, if my sister was doing that, I'd probably just tell her all the effects. I remember my, who was it? I think my stepsister? She used to do this shit where she would love, and I mean like love, taking people's shit and just putting them in this one cabinet that we had. And I'm just like, hey, that's really cool. I'm trying to work on art here. Can you quit stealing my shit and putting it in the cabinets? It's like, no, it's funny. I'm like, it's not. You fool. You just keep doing it. Sucked. Then eventually, she got out of the house and did anything else other than that. So I need a curb. Of course, when I get a drawing tablet, I'm probably going to be doing shift posting. Because, like, it's hard to do shift posting with Sharpies, because you have to scan them all in and such, in order to make it look funny. I had one idea. If anyone has played Celeste, there is, in the final chapter of the game, there's like this, I'm not gonna spoil way too much of it, but like, in one of the final rooms, there is this ultra secret you can find that's like a ARG type deal. It has a spectrogram thing, and the audio that plays is like incredibly like noisy and blaring, and I was gonna have Madeline sitting on the couch in that room. It's hard to type family friendly for any kids. It's hard to be family friendly nowadays, especially just with YouTube. Let me tell you, YouTube. Oh boy, I have a 2 cents to talk about that, but I'll talk about that in a sec. But the what was it? It's the there's the secret room that has a spectrogram, and it's like it displays a heart and a mountain if you put it through a spectrogram, and it looks really cool. And I was planning on drawing that, but I was gonna have Madeline sitting on the couch in the middle of that area, sipping like tea or something, and saying like, "Ah, yes, fine music," as the music's blaring on in the background. Let's see, I need. A good track. We were talking about a relationship, finish the last. I got lazy and haven't gotten on to record Crystal Hearts for the last past stage. If you do a, I think it's like a frame perfect, what the hell is it called? Wave dash. You can go underneath the, wall. You don't have to do the C-sides and stuff like that, because that, I think it requires you to do all the C-sides, or at least half of them, much like getting to core and having to do half of the B-sides in order to get in. If you do a frame perfect wave dash, you can completely avoid the door as it's closing in, and it saves you not only a lot of time not having to do all the C-sides, or a couple of them at least, but also it looks stylish as hell, and most people do it because it's like, basically, I mean, it's just the thing to do. In fact, you know what? Hold on. Oh, let me swap back to my note. Back. Last. Or. Alright, check this out.
Hey guys, this is a tutorial.
I don't want to have that guy speaking. Hold on. Here it is. Look at this. Normally you can get crushed, but if you do a wave dash downward, that's in slow motion, of course. But look at that. You can do a wave dash to avoid the door. Skipping all of that you have to do. Perfect. Beautiful. Get that back up. It's easy! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Of course, it is a frame perfect dash, so you have to be careful with it. But after enough attempts, you can get past that door without needing to grab the crystal hearts. And I only know that because while I was playing on Switch a while ago, I remember getting to that point and being like, well, I'm not doing all the B-sides. Then just brute forced it until it worked. And oh my god, was it absolutely euphoric getting past that, because it's so much fun performing it. Also, we're getting to the good jams. Yo, who up? Blasting the fucking Celestial Resort soundtrack. 3 AM. Oh, you know what might work actually? A int or a light ray. Might want to test this on something. I'll have to find a easier shade of green. I could try this. Probably not. I'll just test it out later on something more less convenient, or more convenient rather. I also apologize if the stream is kinda boring because I don't have much to talk about, and I'm also focusing on drawing, so it's hard to talk. But I hope nonetheless that it is good, because from what I've seen, people are enjoying it. Oh, there we go. Let's see. God, I love the soundtrack so much. What about you using Inland Empire to make a Karina? This is top tier for my Spirit Celeste music. I was gonna say about the Inland Empire thing. It's like I have to use my conceptualization in order to. I have to use conceptualization in order to envision a better color, and then I have to use physical instrument to reach over and grab the new color without slipping. Dude, the drums during the chase sequence are so nice. Shout out to Lana Rain for like existing and making music that absolutely slaps. Holy shit, it's all good. And of course you could say there's like, oh, there's a couple of bad tracks in Celeste, but it's like, are there bad tracks or are there less favorable tracks? Answer is less favorable, because some people don't like a couple of the tracks. But in my honest opinion, there's not a lot of bad ones. Like, it's just banger after banger. It's so nice. I want to play this song in Hi-Fi Rush, man. Get that BPM going. Hell yeah. You know what's another part of the soundtrack that I really like? The B-sides. Those always have some really good bangers in them. Use your interfacing to open up the yellow Sharpie to add blue into the yellow. I'm just like, pick up the yellow Sharpie. It is cold in your hands. Or I guess not blue, yellow. Pick up the yellow Sharpie in your hands and you realize that you might want to open it up. And then I have to pass my red check. You drop it on the ground, you fucking buffoon. You failed the check. Surely this will affect the local trout population. Really shouldn't be tilting my head. Actually, wait, I can just tilt here. There. Now we're working with portals. Thinking, rather. No, you know what? We're working with portals, because thinking's for nerds. Alright, so what do we want to do? God damn. Person on the drums. Yeesh. Oh, Rudaplex. You know what you just reminded me of? I forgot. I need to watch the Dream Barbecue trailer, like, again. For, Ina. Because, oh my god. Like, the song that they used... Oh, it's so good. Because Oliver Buckland who made the soundtrack, I believe, for like most of the Ina songs. But oh my god, is it such a good track. And then along with the visuals, of course, it's super cool. Interfacing, you rip up the Sharpie in frustration, now yellow ink is everywhere. Interfacing failure would be you dropped on the ground and now have to take apart your whole setup in order to go grab it. Because, Jesus Christ, this setup is rough on the head. Oliver Buckland made it? Okay, cool. I was like, I better fucking positive that it is Oliver Buckland, because I do not want to squander the name of the guy who made the Ina soundtrack. Like, messing up Jesus Christ's name, it's like, how do you do that? Alright, I got it. great word. Aunt. Is that because I listened to the song so many times, very dull to me? Well, that's the reason why you find remixes online. Of course, I don't know how many people are remixing that song in particular, but it is a super cool. Bound to be at least one person who's like, here's the fucking Nightcore remix or whatever. And then it's fresh in your brain, so now you can hate it. Oh, that moot over there who lined up the amount of W's so we can't add any exclamation point to it. Oh, that guy? That absolute ding. 1 exclamation point for that. Whatever. Then we just need to square this up. I'm pretty sure it's on every music platform. Yeah, I have it on Spotify and on YouTube. And I think that, if I'm correct, the definition of the song is like nostalgia for something that's not yours or something like that. Or like something that you haven't experienced yet. Creative liberty, yeah. I'm just gonna say, I just completely forgot. This is why you don't get me drawing and then what we call creative liberties is a process in which get Lucas. Okay. Uncountable nostalgia for a time or place that is never known. Yes, it is a liberty. It is a cool strat. It's a strat. That's what it is. Otherwise, look at that. Pretty good. Whatever. Pillows. Golden Ridge. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's a cool term. The term for nostalgia for something that's not known. Such a cool thing. I get deja vu weirdly often. Like it's undescribable. Like I have the feeling of like this happened before. Creative patriotism. As a red-blooded American, I mean nothing excites me more than to steal other people's art and then make it my own by slapping a water tag on it. Or a watermark. Water tag? It's a watermark. Nothing soothes me more than doing that. Okay, we need to add a yellow. And we can add other eye. Marker. There. Then we will take our orange. I don't know why when I was setting this all up, it reminded me of the Germa bit where it's like, somebody say next game. Yeah, let me boot up Yakuza. The drawing streams, I had gas marks. Yeah, when I'm doing drawing streams, I had hydrogen marks. It helps a lot to prevent people from stealing my art. Hydrogen marks. Seeing people do plutonium ones, not really a fan of those. You can still steal them. I mean, have you looked at Chernobyl? That place is creative liberty freedom over there. Bad joke. I looked up the elephant foot thing in Chernobyl. That's fucked. I mean, it's interesting, but it's like the concept of it is like, what the fuck? How do you mess up that badly? How do you done goof up? Oh, that's why it was all weird. I'm working on this bit, and I didn't realize. So if I flip it upside down, yeah, look at that. I can flip it on the fly by using this, because it's editing it in real time. That's cool. I was like, why is it only focused on the robot guy? Then I realized. Yeah, I saw that elephant foot stuff, and I was like, whoa. You mean to tell me that there is just this massive fucking, like, pool tried solid marks, but it was hard to do for every single drawing. Yeah, you kind of have to take any type of mineral and then slap it on as a solid mark. But I looked at that elephant foot stuff and I'm like, whoa, that is some interesting shit. That is, it's not what you'll like to see, of course, because it's, you know, completely fucked radiation stuff. But the concept of it, like what it is like really interesting to read about. It's like this, from what I like got from it by just skimming over a couple of pages, it's like this massive pile of just like radioactive material that like accumulated into this massive pool, or like this solid puddle rather, and it's like big as shit and just kills anyone who just tries to get near it without radiation protection. It's insane. Really, we want to have. But then I want to do something real quick. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Oopsie. I'm gonna turn down the letter range just a wee bit. Just a little bit. You know, actually, hold on. No, not that one. I don't like this one. This. Ah. What a nice sound. Sorry, I'm adjusting my webcam. This is like one of my favorite tracks on the soundtrack. There's two metallic spheres that could cause radioactive destruction to touch, but some dipsticks held them apart with a screwdriver. They're like, this'll work, surely. If we just keep them open like this, and then one person drops it, everyone in the room just generated. This song reminds me a lot of Tunic. In a way, the library sequence probably existed. This track is so good. I believe this is for the Mirror Temple. Like the chill Mirror Temple, where you're just kind of bouncing around. I say right now, Mirror Temple fucking sucked, but like, was also kind of cool. Such a soothing sound. There we go. I can see. I think the song is called Quiet and Falling, and I'm doing this for cool pre-stream stuff a while ago. Or I just decided not to use a Celeste soundtrack, not because it was copyright, but because no good reason, and now I need to use it again, because Celeste soundtrack good. Mirror Temple music carried it. The enemies are so janky. They were incredibly janky. I feel like if they had the enemy AI just a little bit better, it would definitely help a lot of the Mirror Temple issues to begin with. But overall, I think Mirror Temple's like good. It's definitely not the best area, but it is a really cool section. Especially because that's where you learn that the mountain kind of forms its ideas around the person, or thing that's climbing up, which is weird as shit. Imagine Mount Everest just started like, oh my god, you know what? You just brought up a really good point. Let me do this real quick. How am I gonna do this? Random falling. That up. Or in the center. Okay, so now we do that, and then I do this. trust you. This, and I'll also boot up my favorite remix of that song. Then we'll slap this here. Okay, the mix has been assembled. So now, it is going to be playing this, then swap over to B-Side Resort, and then it's also going to be swapping over to the remix that I love so much, and then so on and so forth. Song. This reminds me so much of the library in Tunic. This part especially. This part reminds me of, what was it in Tunic? The like, part... Oh, it's in the teleporter hub. That's what it reminds me of. That weird, like, beeps and bloops. Yes, we're getting traditional art. We're getting traditional up in here. I figured I didn't have a drawing tablet, and nor did I really want to get one for a stream, so we're just gonna do this. It turns out that it works quite effectively. Sorry, I'm gonna have to adjust the webcam a little bit, because it's kind of pushing into where my head is. The only problem is that like it has a little tiny circle where you're meant to screw the webcam in to where you want. Ideally on like tripods and stuff. And an optional thing you can have, but when it's just empty, it just has the hole without the screw. And so it's like kind of pushing into my head, leaving like a really big dent. Of course, it's not actually hurting, but just like when I take this off, it's just gonna have a nice little circle indent right where my head is. I believe the next track is going. This song reminds me of how, like, how satisfying, what was the game called? I guess just Tunic was. The Tunic soundtrack, along with how the game is played, just, like, smooths my brain over perfectly. It's so nice. I feel like this is a good soundtrack to listen to while playing Sekiro as well, just to make sure you don't get fucking too mad at that game. Holy hell, can it get arduous? Of course, I fucking destroyed the final two bosses in Sekiro on stream. That was fun. Those final two bosses. Damn. They sure did just go make, like, two really awesome fights. Of course, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Don't anyone who wants to play Sekiro get spoiled. Put the eyes a little close together, which is kind of fine. This music is really something. It is so much. It's just so good. It's a very satisfying soundtrack, especially when you get like the chill music like this. The way I can describe the feeling I get with this is like taking sand and just pouring it right where my brain is. It's just very soothing. Of course, don't put sand in your brain. That's not the analogy I'm trying to go for, but very nice, pleasant soundtrack, and it moves my brain over just right. The soundtrack this is the soundtrack I preferably want to listen to when I'm just fucking tripping, just sitting here, just like vibing out on the chair and just dying. Meanwhile, Celeste soundtrack's playing. Oh, I think it's time. That's quiet. Hold on a minute. Boing, boing. Oh, you know what I can do? Let me take... Hold on, I have an idea. So, you'll see this. That's what I was using as that. Is it ready? Streamer tells people to put sand into their brains. Here, you ready? Take song request? Oh yeah, I'll take song request, but just give a sec. Yeah! I forgot I had these. We got the Raven, guys. I love putting these on stream, it's so funny. I love that GIF so much. It's like, what in the Sam hell is happening? You know this dude is on, 15 different types of any type of shroom. He's literally min-maxing getting completely crunked. Alright, let's see. SMT2? I have no idea what that's from for sure. Ah, Shinigami Tensei. Right. Alright, I have a cue going, so now... Alright, now it's gonna do this, then the remix of the song, then Shinigami Tensei. I have not played that game, I've only heard good things from it. Alright, let's see. And then I'll determine how good it is. If it's not, then it sucks! I think if I angled everything right, it should look good. Let's crank this back to sideways. Okay, now I think it's gonna be the remix. Yes, there we go. Are they ready for the remix? This song, the remix version of it, slaps. Here, hold on, you know what? Crank that shit. Ready for this? It even sounds more like a Sonic Ice music. You know what I mean? Like Sonic Ice level. What was it called? Like, are you on Spotify? I am on Spotify. I don't make songs, but I do have a playlist. It's called Moops Certified Jams, or like Moops Playlist of Jams. Let me get it open real quick. There it is. Here. Ready? There it is. Moops Personal Jams. And it is 21 hours of certified bangers. All the way down. It is such a good playlist, and I jam out to it every day. Sounds like the party at the end of the game. This sounds like you're going up against a really incredibly tough ice boss in a game. Mr. Freeze, guys. You gotta watch out for his ice attacks. Watch out for his ice breath. He'll freeze your party members. Oh my god, I love this mix of the song. It's so good. right by the eye is where I want to draw. Can you add ultraviolet from Yune Dreams? Super Jungle. Oh, I fucking love Breakcore and Super Jungle. Hell yeah. Slap that shit on. Ultraviolet. Found it. Boss 1. Okay. It's on. Here's the cue so far. We got, this is the first song, this is the B-side. The mix we're on now, Shin Megami Tensei and the Kiyune Dreams. What's the name of this remix? This is the Good Karma mix. Remix, Celestial Resort Good Karma mix. I'll do this actually. Here, give me 1 second, folks. I will go to that. Launch tree. Give me 1 second. And I'll just type it so you guys can type it later. Next. Four. Good. This is the official title of the song, so you can just slap it into any search bar and hopefully it'll pop up. Okay, back to it. I'm also gonna turn off the groove, guys, because it's kind of getting a little distracting. Oh, does that have another section? Okay. Let's move on to the other song. So that's just kind of what I want to show you of the track. Alright, I can vibe with this. I have never seen anything from Shin Megami Tensei. From what I know, the game I heard is really good. I haven't seen any gameplay of it, so I might have to check that out later. Now it's time for disco, I guess, baby. Oh, baby, it's disco time. Added directly to my YouTube playlist. It's such a good track. Hell yeah, this track slaps. This reminds me a lot of like DS songs, like songs just from the DS era. Reminds me a lot of that, and I like it. Reminds me of like, you know what it reminds me of? Phoenix Wright OST. It is quite a good banger. I'm vibing out to it. Oh, I fucking disjointed this guy's face so badly. Man, that looks like garbage. Whatever. It's creative liberties, I guess. Man, look at that jaw dislocation. Oh, I guess I haven't added the bottom bit, so it'll look a little better if I do that. Oh my god, it's getting so hot in here. You know what? I'm gonna have to like shed the hat for a second. Give me a sec. I won't be able to. Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna pause the bangers real quick. Okay, I'm gonna pause it because I won't be able to hear it for a second. I need to like take off the hat for a moment because it's getting so hot where my head is. Okay, hold on a minute. Ooh, vey. Getting toasty right where my headline is. Alright, give me a sec to just like adjust my hair and just get air through it. Ooh, oy vey. Okay, give it a sec. Crack my knuckles. Okay. Get back to it. Let's see here. And there. Okay. Then we'll swap this. I don't know, have another if you want. I'm down. I'm taking music requests. Anything that can be played will probably be played. Here, actually, give me a sec. Let me adjust my hat real quick. Oh god. Oh no! My headphone cable's tied up with it. Oh fuck. Alright, we're just gonna have to work with it. Okay. Now, should we be playing Ultraviolet? Oh, hell yeah. Dance of Thorns? Alright, get both of them up. I love this kind of track. Which one from Majin Tensei? Oh, hell yeah! Fuck, this might have to be going on my playlist. Okay, so let me do... say the Homestuck one. Oh, well, there is. Okay, added that. Oh, hell yeah, bruh. What the fuck do you mean this has 1.2k views? Jesus Christ, it's so good. Oh, did I just get Sharpie on me? Oh my god, I love this track. I'll have to check this game out, because if it has a track banging like this, Jesus. I just saw this is boss 1, so I'm like, oh, if this is boss 1, whole soundtrack better be banging. I just have to bump the soundtrack a little bit. Made by Andy Land. Oh shit, Andy Land, let's go. Hell yeah, I love Andy Land, but animations. Demo's out right now and I'm playing on non-stop. Oh shit. I'll check that out then. And I made the jaw so dislocated, but whatever. Roguelike Boy. I like me some Binding of Isaac, so check that out. That slaps, I'm liking it. Yeah, this is apparently Dance of Thorns from the Tensei soundtrack. Of course, I wouldn't know anything about it because don't play those games, but sounds pretty good. Oh, hell yeah, that's fun. I don't know what the soundtrack kind of reminds me of. It reminds me of a lot of, oh, what is that song? Owlverse players wearing their boots. For real. Oh, you know what I'm gonna add as well? Give a sec. I need to add 2 songs. Like aka the 800-page webcomic. At what point do you think that, like, when you get to a specific point, you're like, oh, maybe we probably should, like, stop for a quick second. They just don't care. Alright, I'm adding a couple songs for the Katana Zero soundtrack. This one's about to end. I suppose if you're able to make soundtracks like this, then I figure it's good. I haven't browsed Homestuck. It looks interesting, I guess. I'm always open to new shit. Such. Oh, also we're about to get some fucking bangers from the Katana Zero OST. Like one of my. Oh wait, I forgot I added this. You're about to get funky! Yeah! This OST slaps. Man, Vinesauce Joel's Bug Snack song? Okay. I fuck it, okay. This is It's Pizza Time by the Pizza Tower soundtrack. Oh, fuck. Alright. Bulk Snack song has been added to the playlist. Yeah. No, this isn't the remix, this is just in the game. At a certain point I'm gonna skip it because I don't know, there's like end of it that I'm kinda like, eh. Actually, I think it's like right here. Kinda where the song ends. Anyways. Good fucking Overdose by Ludowick on there. I added 3 Katana Zero soundtracks, so it's gonna take a sec to get Joel's Pizza, or Joel's I got Pizza Tower in my brain. Joel's Bug Snack song on the list, but it is there, so. Oh boy. Thanks for Pizza. I heard good things for Pizza Tower. Should I play it? I got spoiled on the entire game out of my own volition because I didn't think I was gonna play it. It looks incredibly fun, so I'd say, I guess, give it a try. I mean, the game's like, what, like $15 maybe? I haven't played any Pizza Tower, and here's my philosophy, Chinatown in there. This is, I think, here's the list I got. It's Overdose, Breath of a Serpent, Delusive Bunker, and then Joel, Bug Snack song. But, let's turn off the grooves. What was I gonna say about Pizza Tower? Pizza Tower, cool looking game. I like it. I personally don't want to play it on stream because I kind of got spoiled on everything, so nothing's gonna be a surprise. But, you know, it won't stop me from loving the game. I love the art style of it. It's a jam. It is a jam. Katana Zero soundtrack is just super good. And if you haven't played Katana Zero, imagine Hotline Miami, but the AI is a little bit better and doesn't suck dick. I'm also kidding. Hotline Miami is a really, really cool game. It's just that I kind of wish that they made a remaster of 1 and 2 to just have the AI not suck a lot. Because all the time when you encounter that shit where it's like eyes on the back of their head, that's the best way I can describe it. Katana Zero in general is good. Oh my god, it's not even good, it's great. It's such a good game. It's not even good, it's shit! Oh, the whole face is shaded, that's weird. Put a bump on the sound. That's super accurate, like listen. It just sounds like Bees beatboxing. What a good soundtrack, man. It's so good. Well, the story, dude, the story in Katana Zero is also really good. Kind of requires like a little bit of like thought thinking just to be sure like, hey, did I get this right? It's super good. Also, it seems like it's a little loud. Does it show I gotta go later? Alrighty. Fear? No, I'm gonna crank down a wee bit. Never fear, because I also post the VODs of these on the VOD channel, which I will link later. And not a lot of people check out the VOD channel, despite the fact that people complain about missing streams, and I'm just like, I have a VOD channel. You never really miss a stream until you know, don't bother watching the VOD channel. I have all of them posted. Like, I have all the Sekiro videos, I have all the Hi-Fi Rush videos. But everything's posted there, so I'll link it later. And now it's time for Breath of a Serpent. This song slaps. This is one of my favorites on the soundtrack. Alright, let's see. Mushrooms for the interaction. Bear, why do you fight Minos on standard? Good question. It's mainly because I just don't bother doing violent. It's not fun. I just don't really feel the same way about fighting Minos on violent than fighting it on standard. And also, plus you're really clicking on a video that says P-ranking Minos Prime every day until Act 3 releases, not P-ranking Minos Prime on violent, so people love to complain about why you not do it on violent. I'm just like, I just don't want to. It's kind of boring. It's kind of like doing it on standard because it's just chill. I can wake up and then just go do it instead of having to like actually focus. It's a good brain turn offer. And I also saw someone say, I like the interaction with the streams, and it's like, that's cool, but time is a valuable thing. And of course, you could also just like mimic being people in chat in streams if you're really, really, really wanting that chat interaction. I think it just posted its face. I think it's still good. I think it's still fresh in our minds. It's still getting like really toasty in here. I might have to bring up my fan and just mute my mic or some shit, because oh my lord, it is getting hot. About 73 degrees in here and it's getting hotter. I also could just like stop stream for a bit. I'm not finishing this on stream. Currently not. It's gonna take way too long. Playing Katana Zero is amazing. The ex-soldier, forgot her name. I don't remember her name either, but yeah, that fight was super cool. Of course, don't want to spoil too much, but V. That is one of my fucking favorite guys. In fact, I think a while ago when I played it for the first time, I made some perler bead of them. I'll have to show it off. You know, let me try something real quick. Oh, that's way too far on the ground. I'll have to check that out later. I think I still have it, but I'll have to fetch it a bit. What a chill night. Wish I've gotten something to cool me down. This is what? Lucid Bunker. Actually, you know what? Wasn't the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of a different one. But I want to do. I think we should move on to the next song. Joel, Bugsnax song. All right. I'm gonna have a stroke. It's Joel. What the fuck is this? I don't know how to feel about this. Fucking Bugsnax, dude. Jesus Christ, this sound. I wonder when Joel's gonna come in and start doing this fucking rap. What? You fucking wet the bed. You fucking wet the bed! Good lord. What the fuck? What? Do it in your mind. Do it in your mind. Do it in your mind. You got Fatty Boy Slims. You got Mario. You got the real Slim Shady. Of course. Jesus Christ. This is gonna make me have an aneurysm. God damn it. Not the yodeling sound from that entity. Also heard Half-Life Gord, Half-Life Scientist and Half-Life, Half-Life Scientist and Half-Life, Soldier. God damn it. Fuck you, Joel.
Death to all will burn. To hell I will return. My flesh is melting, I'm screaming in pain. Million Bugsnax I have slain. Vomit blood into heaven. Now I go to 7-Eleven. Buy a Pepsi and get some snacks. Human sacrifice for the bug. Snacks!
What the fuck? I knew he was gonna do a drop. Expected to be like that. Is this one I'm thinking of? Yes. Jesus Christ, this hurts. This is a pop. I sincerely apologize to anyone who was having a chill stream. And I was interrupted by Joel's just screaming. It's a painful bop, that's true.
Watch the fuck out, I smoke weed on Grandma's grave. I have peed. What you talking shit? My gun goes click, click, click. I'll get the Glock, shit out of luck. It's motherfucking Bugsnax, suck my cock. Here comes the axe. Bars. Burn in hell. Bugsnax 2020. Parasites in my flesh. Yo,
it's me, Vinesauce Joel. Oh, is there more? Oh, thank Jesus Christ, that hurt. That is not what you like to hear at like fucking 7:40 p.m. and just drawing with Sharpies. I'm like getting increasingly just a very, very, very good. I won't request anything else, I promise. I don't really mind, it's whatever. It's just like, oi. Oh man. Oy vey. Inertia status, I guess? I don't know, sure. Crank that down a little bit, this is a super slut. Some good jams in here. A little quiet actually, let's turn it up. Song slaps, I love it. Super chaotic and it's really nice. It does have delay llama in this song, if anyone was curious. What a good track. Don't know how to pronounce Super Slut. I think it's just slut because you don't pronounce the V. As unfortunate as it is to say. Also not sure how long I'm going to be going for after this because I am getting a little tired. Plus I kind of have to like air out my room because it's getting really hot in here. I can also open up my window actually, I might do that. But I might do it just for a little longer. Then... there it is. Starting to kind of look like it. I drew him a little bigger and I kind of need to adjust his jaw to crank it up a little bit, but it's fine. Overlap that. There we go. Nice. Cool. Okay. Let's get. It's already the end of the song, Jesus. Already the end of the song. Let's get whatever, I guess. Not to say that we're listening to whatever, we're listening to the song, whatever. Again by Super Slut. They got, dude, Super Slut has some fucking really good bangers. I love their tracks. It's the right amount of breakcore, but it's also kind of chill as well. At least in a couple of songs. Like this one. I find this one oddly chill. How about The Bowling Alley by 80s Headache Tape? Okay. Slap that onto the list. Boom. Alright, that's For a While. Oops. Oh, that's a full album, that's why. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Added to your list. Alrighty, laters. Laters Phosphorus Blade. Then I can also do, I can make this a little stylistic. I can cut here across, make it look like more action related, although I would kind of cut off a little bit. The one thing I'm trying to avoid with this. Although I guess it wouldn't really change much in a different perspective. Can't find any super songs that I like. Oh no, this one's pretty nice. Of course, everyone has a preference. Show this to a fucking like surf in the 1800s, like the medieval ages. You put in this song, I love it. It's a good song. It's honestly really hard to find like really good Sewer Slut songs because some of them just kind of suck, but a lot of them are very nice. You just gotta know where to look. Also, if you're wondering what the song is called, it is called Whatever, and it's the one that has Hatsune Miku on the front. Okay, I find stuff like this. I literally sit there on YouTube, and I sometimes just like look up random words with song, and I just find stuff like this. Like this time I got into Sewer Slut, I looked up Hatsune. Well, no, I didn't look up Hatsune Miku. I looked up good breakcore mixes or whatever, and I just found Sewer Slut in here, and I was like, okay, cool. Put that on. The way to find music is just by clicking on the YouTube Mix button. That's also a pretty good one. YouTube Mix also just recommends some just the worst garbage you'll ever hear. It sucks. I got recommended like 3 Justin Bieber songs because I was listening to Huh. Because apparently the Pizza Tower OST constituted Justin Bieber showing up. I was like, oh boy, how lovely. Wondering what I've recommended? Yeah. Okay. We now have to work on the background a little bit. Although I might end stream soon, because I am getting kind of tired. Probably bump up the Umurangi Generation soundtrack as well. That soundtrack is so good. Oh, hell yeah. I haven't listened to this track yet. This is really nice. But you know what? I'm gonna slap on a couple of these songs. These are nice. I'm liking it. Speaking of nice, now for the not nice part. Having to work on the environmental background shit. The part. Also, I like how this is gonna spark a nice little talk with the trans community, because every single one of the background colors is all the trans flag colors. Which, can I just say right now, I don't give a flying fuck if you're trans, if you're gay, if you're a furry, if you're into this, if you're into that. As long as you're not an asshole, you're welcome here. Always. Alright? Don't know who needs to hear this, but I don't give a flying hell what you are. As long as you're chill in the stream, you're good. You're all good. You all are fine and chill and awesome here. As long as you're not being a shit. Not being an asshole. Base to move. Not even base, just like... just be nice. Like, that's the way I have to describe a lot of things, is that, like, I don't see why people are base for telling people that they're welcome here. I mean, like, sure, I can be kind and friendly, but... I mean, having to call something base is about as, like, lukewarm as telling someone, you're cool. Like, I would much prefer someone telling me I'm cool than I'm based. Of course, minor complaints, but, it's always nice to see a couple people join in and just be like, hey, what's going on? If you're a shithead... Oh, I like the sitar in this one. But, as long as you're not a dickhead, then, like, you're fine here. Because, listen, I remember having a friend who was a furry for the longest time. And I only remember them as being one of my best friends because they weren't an asshole. Like, I don't care that they were a furry. Fucking who cares that they were a furry? They were cool. Very, very chill. Of course, nothing happened to them, we just moved away. And then just kinda didn't really talk too much. But, you know what? That's how time rolls. Time is one cruel bitch, and it will roll over everything. But you know what? The MC? Yeah, we'll have that. Slap that on. But yeah, I don't care if you're any gender or anything. Like oh yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I like this. It's like, you're always just gonna be chill here. Just don't be an ass. Simple as. And some people like to come to the streams and just be dicks, and I'm just like, wow. Who, like, woke up and shut in your cereal today? Like, what constituted that kind of behavior? And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you didn't like that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like you being an asshole. If you're gonna start making fun of people in stream, don't do that. Like, seriously. Of course, I'm not singling out anyone, I'm just saying this as fact. If you're gonna make fun of anyone, you're out. Just give me 1 second, folks. Okay, I'm back. Hello. But yeah, just don't make fun of people. Like, if you have a problem with people being furries or be having a VTuber or anything like that, you can just go. You seriously do not have to stay here. This is not... If you don't consider this place a safe haven, you don't have to stay here. That is an option that you are allowed to have. And you don't have to explain your reasons like, oh, I'm leaving because this is this. You can just go. Okay. Whatever happens is whatever happens. Shit happens all the time. But it's also our stream is secretly a DJ stream under the surface. It is true. I mean, DJ Commissioner, yeah. Anyways, it's like, just want to say this to anyone right now. If you're seriously having like tough times, don't be afraid to come into the stream. Like, seriously, it's not my responsibility to make sure that you are mentally well and stable, but it is my damn duty to make sure I'm providing entertainment to the people. And if I fuck up, then I fuck up. Still not going to change the fact that I am going to be inherently here to entertain the people. Entertain the masses. So, if you're having a tough day, like, don't be afraid to just come in here and vibe. You don't even have to say anything. It can just be your own little chill stream. Sometimes all that really matters. And of course, I was telling people, like, hey, you can... It's like, I don't care what you are, just don't be an asshole. By proxy, I have to say this because some guy decided to take a little bit of an advantage with it. Don't be racist. I feel like it doesn't even need explaining. Just don't be racist. Simple as. there was one person who thought that the idea of give it up for DJ Moop on the slides. But some dude thought it was appropriate that when I said, oh, don't be an asshole, they were saying stuff like, of course I won't explain like what it actually was or who it was, but they were saying stuff like, hey, this race is pretty bad, right? And they were trying to just quote unquote gaslight me or whatever the term is. And I'm just like, I don't know. You go. You can leave. You're making fun of other people. And it's like, aren't we all just living on the same damn rock? It's like, the least we can do is just make the most of it. Fuck's sake. Oh, hell yeah. Good. Like, we're all living on this one damn rock floating in space. It's like, the least we can do is just get along. That's my philosophy in life. I don't care about political parties. I care about people who sit there and try to make the world a better place. And one act of kindness soon leads to another eventually. So, in due time, maybe this stream will influence a couple of people. They'll tend to get a rise out of you. I will tell you right now, it's not too hard to get a rise out of me, but I do have, and I will tell you this right now, occasionally I'll have moderators on standby. I have a couple of inside friends who like to chill out and watch the streams. I can type one word into the Discord chat that I'm in, and instantly a person just get gone. And you know what? It's as easy as that. Because if you're trying to get a rise out of me, no, you can go. You can leave. And I know it's like, oh, you're just banning people for no reason. One person was trying to defend that you're like banning people for no reason. And it's like, I am banning people for a reason. You're being racist and trying to get a rise out of me. Like, no. You go. This isn't some fun playground where you can just chill out and just say a bunch of random like anti-Semitic shit. It's like, no, you can go. It's the safe spot. Everyone here is valid. Except for people who decide that they think that they're better than everyone else. Check my cat's alright, he's vibing. But oy vey, it's just like, sometimes you get some people that are just like the worst humans you'll ever see in your entire life. I try to make this place a little bit more of a safe spot for that kind of stuff. It's kind of why I started the Mitos P ranks in the beginning, really. It's because I kind of was just like, lots of people are dying to train a P rank Mitos, and I was just kind of like, how about I just like carry the weight of humanity's sins and just like P rank him every day? Fuck it. Okay, right there. To adjust this real quick. Getting a little toasty where my head is. I'm gonna draw a couple more lines and then I'm head off for now because I'm getting quite tired. But this has been a very fun stream. I might have to do a couple more DJ streams like this. In fact, hold on, can we go back to the bowling alley? I like the bowling. Yeah, I like this one. One's nice. Yeah, I'm hoping when I get my drawing tablet, I'll eventually start doing a lot more drawing streams and such. Where I just start vibing out. And just talking, because, I mean, that's kind of my strong suit in life, is just sitting here and doing nothing but draw and play video games. Sometimes that's all a person needs. Become human. Or to be a member of society. How dare someone recommend a good song? I'm gonna have to listen to this on repeat. Share with you. What are you actually drawing? That right there. This is a screenshot from the final bits of a boss fight in Hi-Fi Rush called QA Million. And it's one of my favorite fights because Nine Inch Nails has the song in that. Literally just called A Million. And I'm drawing the final screenshot, or like the final bit where you knock his jaw off. And drawing that little bit because it's a very cool screenshot. I have it, of course, just right there. And it's a very neat thing. I was also addicted to the song when I found it. It's a good song. I'm vibing. Alright, but you know what? I think that'll have to probably do it for the stream. I got so much done, and like, I am incredibly tired. So I might also just have to head off. But we'll get a surprise visit, and then I'll show off. And then I'll say my goodbyes. Wait, hold on. Before you go. There he is. Harry, how you doing? This is the cat. He vibes. And if I double tap my lap, he just sits up here. Cool stream. Glad people are liking the stream. What a good cat. But anyways, it's probably going to do it for me because I am getting quite tired and I need to also relax my wrist because, ow. But I shall see you all in the next episode whenever I whenever I decide to draw, which will probably be tomorrow.